Alright, you guys, ZFR back here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament of Power arc so far. And I just kind of want to talk to you guys about this arc and what I think about, especially since we're approaching this big milestone in the arc of Goku versus Jiren, which is the fight everyone's hyped for, it's the fight everyone's waiting for. So I kind of want to go ahead and talk about my thoughts on everything we've seen so far. With that being said, I'm going to try to make this video as short as I can, but it might get a little lengthy. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, getting into this, so pretty much I've talked a little bit about Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power arc. I did a few reviews for a few episodes here and there. Like during the pre-tournament stuff, but I just kind of fell out of them because not everything was interesting enough, I guess, to keep me really passionate about making reviews and stuff for it. So with that being said, I'm just going to kind of talk about what we've seen so far, and I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about this because so far I'm slightly disappointed with this arc, just slightly. And please don't take that the wrong way. I'm not saying that I think the arc is bad or that I don't, or not even that I don't think it's good or great or whatever. I personally think this arc has been pretty amazing so far. We've seen a lot of awesome stuff that we haven't gotten to see in a long time in Dragon Ball or before at all. So yeah, I'm super excited about a lot of stuff going on, and there's definitely still a lot more that we haven't seen yet. But what we've seen so far has kind of disappointed me, and here's the reason why. First of all, let's start off with the pre-tournament stuff, the Xeno exhibition match or Zen exhibition match, whatever it was called, and then you have Goku gathering all the different fighters and stuff. I liked during that time period of what we're getting, like I like what they did in the manga more with the Gods of Destruction fighting. I really wish we had gotten that over what we got in the manga with the Zen exhibition match. I know some people are going to say, oh, but they were both still good. But nah, in my opinion, one is clearly better than the other. The Gods of Destruction fighting is something everybody wants to see. It's something that we're still going to want to see afterwards in the TV, so we want to get to see that a little bit more. So in my opinion, I just think that would have been a much better way to do the Zen exhibition match. It would have been a whole lot cooler. It would have been a lot more attention grabbing, in my opinion. Even though the stuff we got was okay, I feel like that would have grabbed everybody's attention. And overall, I think that would just shorten that whole little sub arc in a way. Like I feel like that part, even though I liked all the pre-tournament stuff, I feel like a lot of it was stuff that could have been shortened and cut together, and just you could have got more useful stuff in there than you did, in my opinion. Is basically what I'm saying. And I feel like a quick free for all with the Gods of Destruction sounds awesome. I would much rather have seen that in the TV show. And then after that, the whole arc with Goku finding everybody and getting people together for the tournament, I I guess I liked most of it. I pretty much liked all of it. Like, I mean, I felt like none of it was bad. I actually felt like a lot of it was really cool throwbacks and stuff. But some of it, I kind of wish they sped up a little bit in order to give us more stuff from the other universes. I feel like we came into this tournament not knowing too much about some of these other universes. I would like to have seen a little bit more of Universe 2 before we got started with the tournament. I would love to seen a lot more of Universe 3. Definitely, Universe 3 seems really interesting to me. We didn't get to see too much of Universe 4. I guess we got enough of Universe 9 during the Zen exhibition match. That was one thing, but at the same time, I wouldn't have mind seeing them in a different way also. Like, just seeing all the different universes and everything. We got quite a bit of Universe 11 because, you know, they're the main opposing universe that's going to be in this arc, and we got some good Kaba and Kel and Caulifla stuff. All of that was great, but like I would have loved to see a little bit more from the other universes that we didn't get to see before the tournament. I would have loved to seen them before we entered the tournament, saying just a tiny bit more than they did show us. But they did a pretty decent job of throwing some stuff in there here and there. And then we move past all that to the actual tournament arc. Now the tournament starts, and I like the way a tournament started. It's all chaotic, and you got all this fighting going on, all these explosions. I thought they did a really great job of that. I will say that with Universe 9 getting eliminated so early, like in a way, I'm like, okay, that was kind of expected. But at the same time, I almost wish they didn't. Like, I kind of would have liked to see have seen like the people at the Trio of Dangers and stuff like that take part in the tournament a little bit longer. I felt like Universe 9 had probably one of the more interesting cast, well, not interesting cast, but interesting teams like that we just didn't know a lot about. Like I feel like besides the Trio of Danger, like we didn't know a lot about the other characters. I felt like they all had really cool looking coordination. They had great looking character designs and stuff going on for that universe. And it kind of bummed me out to see them all get thrown out so fast. Like I would have much rather seen Universe 10 get erased first. In my opinion, Universe 10 was pretty boring, if I'm being honest. Like what says the universe Amasu was from. Like their whole universe, like all their cast of characters and stuff was pretty boring in my opinion. Sora, the one guy, had a pretty awesome fight against Gohan, and I forgot his name, the Papa, I think, the dude with the big pink dude with the big hands. He's like a sumo wrestler or something. He had some good moments. Like I liked when he got eliminated by Kale. That was cool. But honestly, I would have rather have seen all of them go first. Personally, like I get what they did with Universe 9. They want to go ahead and show everybody that this tournament is no joke. If you get eliminated, you're done. They want to get that out of the way really fast and reveal that to the viewers. But at the same time, like I feel like they had a little bit more potential. They could have been used a little bit more. And I felt like they performed pretty well. I feel like for people who were weaker and considering how strong Goku and Vegeta are, I feel like they didn't actually perform that horribly against them until they got cocky. But yeah, moving on from that, like just like the main overall problem I have with the Tournament of Power so far is basically more of what I just said. We have all these super interesting characters, and a lot of them are just there to prop up the stronger characters like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and stuff. They're just there to be ringed out, it feels like. All those people, like they're the stronger cast of characters, Jiren, Topo, everybody, and the people below them like seem not to be posing any threat, and I kind of don't like that. Like the one dude from Universe 3 that Kaba knocked out, I forget his name, Niragasi or something like that. I really can't remember the name. But he sounded like a pretty interesting character. He was supposed to have some kind of cloaking ability or something. Would have loved to see more of that guy. And perfect example is just was it last week or a few weeks ago when Jiren knocked out what was his name? The freaking liquid metal dude. Can't believe I forgot his name. Mazi Kyle, yeah, Mazi Kyle. That seemed like such an interesting character. I've heard a few other YouTubers say this already, but that seemed like such a cool enemy, and I would have loved to have seen them. I would have loved to seen him go head to head with Jiren a little bit more. Like, I'm not saying he should have been strong enough to actually really compete with Jiren, but I would have loved to see Jiren actually have to, I don't know, try to fight him just a tiny bit, just to give us a tease of Jiren before he goes into his biggest fight of the tournament, which is probably going to be against Goku. Even though, well, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm pretty sure Goku's not going to be the last person Jiren fights. That's all I'm going to say. But And there's some spoilers there, but not really. Like that's all I'm really gonna say about that. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen, characters like that, characters like Mozzie Kyle, characters like freaking TN. Like, oh my God, he didn't do anything during this tournament, in my opinion. He got a few lucky ring outs, and then like when it came down to like I can't remember if he got three or two, but when it came down to the last guy, he had to eliminate himself in a way that didn't even make sense because. I know everybody's talking about how he had all the clones left. He could have just threw one of them over the edge. But yeah, like pretty much like I just feel like some of the weaker characters, I would love to have seen stronger characters that can, I don't know, at least compete with like Super Saiyan 2, Goku and Vegeta in here, like, or maybe even like character, a few more characters that can compete with someone on the level of like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or something. Some characters who are pretty dangerous and like who actually pose a threat and stuff. Some characters that Goku and Vegeta can't just run through by going into blue form. They kind of did that with Kale, and I like that they did that with Kale, even though it's kind of wishy-washy when it comes to, like power scaling and stuff. At least there we know there's another threat. There's something Goku and Vegeta and them might have to worry about later on. And Jiren even had to step in to take Kel out, so that was interesting. So we know she's at least a big threat to some of the more major characters in this tournament of Power Arc. And Universe 7, let me just say I don't like how Universe 7 is the MVP of this tournament right now. Like I guess okay, but like I really don't like the fact that it feels like there's no tension building in this. I honestly don't feel any tension because it feels like our universe is so safe. It feels like Universe 17 is safe. It feels like that we don't have to worry about them really getting wiped out because we know that either they're going to win or Universe 11 is going to win. And they can go in a different way, sure, but the way it's looking like Universe 7 just has so many people that are at least, above average strength and stuff when it comes to this tournament, like that it's pretty clear they should be able to with just Goku and Vegeta alone, like be able to take out most of the other teams. So like besides like Universe 7, the only competition I see them having right now is Universe 11 because of Jiren and Topo, and then Universe 6. And honestly, that's not enough tension for me. I would love to have seen them take a more serious route with this term of Power Arc. I haven't felt pressure, I haven't felt tension, and it hasn't really had me on the edge of my seat as much as I would like it to because it's pretty predictable like how some of this stuff is going to go down. Like I honestly would have loved to have, like for instance, the stuff with Master Roshi. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have mind seeing them kill Master Roshi in this tournament of power. Like maybe Frost kills Master Roshi, or freaking something like that, or maybe Frieza double cross Frost by tricking him into killing Master Roshi or something like that. That would have been freaking interesting. Like something like that. And that would have really added some suspense, some tension, just some kind of more of a serious tone. That's just one example out of many. That's kind of a weird one, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like I wanted this to have a more serious feel to it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to rant too long about this. But overall, I do like what we've gotten so far. I do think it's good, but I don't think it's like 10 out of 10 amazing, great, awesome so far. Like I wouldn't even give it a 9. I would hold it at a 7 or maybe an 8 at the point we're at right now. So yeah, it's above average, but it's not that far above average to where I feel like the writers and like just whoever's directing this, I feel like they're doing a good job, but I feel like they're not trying to break any barriers. They're not trying to really throw us off. Freaking mic cut off on me, but yeah, they're not taking that extra mile at this moment. But anyway, like I said, that's all I really have to say about this arc. I'm super excited for what's coming up. Hopefully, it feels like we're getting ready to hit the halfway point by now. With Goku and Jiren facing off, so there's still a lot left for us to see. There's still a lot of time for them to change my opinion, so hopefully they do. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below and tell me what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the next one.